Namaste and welcome to Geeta's Kitchen. Today we'll see how to make tomato soup. Especially with the rainy season, you want to come back and have something really hot and tasty. So we'll make tomato soup. This is cream of tomato soup, a cream based soup. So I have taken about 5 large red tomatoes. See that you take really ripe tomatoes so that the soup color, flavor and taste will all come out well. And then you need some butter, 2 bay leaves, a few cloves, 1 onion I have sliced, 1 teaspoon of Maida or all-purpose flour, a few bread slices which I have cut into cubes and toasted on a tawa, a cup of milk, some salt and pepper powder. So let us see how we are going to make. Into a pressure cooker, wash the tomatoes and just make like a cross or a plus sign like this and put them into the cooker. This makes your preparation time very faster also. Then add in the onions, about 3 or 4 cloves, bay leaves and add water just enough to cover the tomatoes. And close the cooker with a lid. Cook it for 2 whistles. After that we can remove it, blend it in a mixer and then strain. Meanwhile, we can make the cream or the white sauce for the soup. Here I have heated a teaspoon of butter, allow it to melt and then add 1 teaspoon of Maida to it and stir it very well. Now keep the flame low and slowly add in 1 cup of milk. Stirring all the time so that no lumps are formed. Just allow it to come to a boil till it thickens slightly and switch it off. Now it is done. Let's open the cooker. And what we have to do is first remove the bay leaves. And then filter this out through a wire sieve or any other filter that you might have. So that when you blend, you need not put the water in the blender jar. Now these remaining items, you put them in a blender jar and blend it when it is slightly cool. Don't use the blender jar if the tomatoes are very hot, otherwise it will splash all over the kitchen and you will end up in a mess. So now the tomatoes have been blended to a fine puree. Remember the water we had reserved? Add that also with the tomato soup. Just before serving, add your white sauce to your soup. And mix it all together and bring it to a boil. Now add some salt. I've added a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper powder. Also, you can add about 1 or 1.5 teaspoons of sugar. This helps to enhance the taste because it offsets the tanginess of the tomatoes and bring everything to a good boil. Soup should be really piping hot. Keep stirring. Now your soup has come to a boil. You can switch it off. It is now ready to serve. Take a soup bowl and pour in your required quantity of soup into it. And then top it with a few bread croutons, that is slices of bread, cubes of bread which have been toasted on a tawa, and serve it with some salt and pepper and enjoy the soup. If you want a really much deeper red color, some people add a piece of beetroot while cooking the tomatoes in the pressure cooker, but I prefer to have the tomatoes as it is with its natural taste. So enjoy the cream of tomato soup and share your feedback with me on Geeta's Kitchen. Thank you.